Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak. Welcome back to Spider-Man. Last time we took on a majority of the Taskmaster missions. This time we're going to be completing them and we're going to be doing 2 side missions. Or rather, we're going to be completing one of them and we're going to be doing 1 side mission story. It's like 2 or 3 missions, I think. And in this video, we're going to be using the Big Time Stealth Suit, which was first premiered in issue number 650 of the Amazing Spider-Man comic series, dubbed Big Time Amazing Spider-Man. And the thing I really like about the suit in the comics, not so much the suit in game, is that in the comics the suit changes colors. Like the spider and the eyes, they change color as he like swings around and does whatever. For instance, the cover, it's a red spider and eyes and feet and stuff. So I wish they kind of could have implemented that, because that would have been really sick. But I'm sure there was probably some limitation that stopped them from being able to do something like that. But yeah, so we unlocked some stuff that I'm probably not going to use. Not really all that big a deal. I'm just unlocking stuff for the sake of 100%ing at this point. And we have 3 skill points. And we're going to be getting Last Stand, which slows down time before I take like a final hit or something. It's kind of useful. Again, it's just one of those passive abilities that just kind of fall to the wayside, and kind of become integrated into like your natural moveset that you kind of get used to as you keep playing the game. So we're going to be going over to Chinatown and we're going to be doing this bomb challenge. We're just not going to swing down there. It's okay. And we're gonna. Well, I'm heading in the wrong direction because I got confused. What? I started heading to the gold place for some reason. I'm sure I'll realize my mistake in a minute.
Let's talk about Halloween, folks. It may be good fun for the kids to dress up as a cowboy or astronaut or ballerina and trick-or-treat, but this trend of grown adults glorifying the likes of Spider-Man by dressing up as them is, especially in the times we live in, disturbing. What say you, Gino from the Bronx?
Yeah, well, I get your point, but my girlfriend got this sexy Spider-Girl costume, and it really spices things up. Know what I'm saying?
Huh. I most certainly do not. J. Jonah Jameson is not one to be judgmental, but you, sir, are an extremely disturbed man. Goodbye.
J. Jonah is so great. You are an extremely disturbed man. Alright, so much like any other bomb run, it's really not too tough. Again, I like to just go to the nearest one and then work my way over there and then continue on from there. Get close, use zip point launch to it, blow it up, get yourself the points you need, and keep going. This one is not hard at all. To be honest with you, I don't find any of the bomb trials all too tough, if I'm going to be honest with you. But, yeah.
More, better hurry.
This should be a pretty easy 3-star, or 3 challenge, whatever. Even though I, like, messed up there, like, it's still easy enough to get what you need. Maybe not pretty lucky there. I think I went to the wrong point.
Have that I find validation in acing a lunatic's challenge? Because I really do.
This guy. So next up, we're going to be doing one of the drone missions. And honestly, if I'm not mistaken, one of these is my favorite. I don't think it's the one coming up, though. So I'll meet you there, and we are here. Because I didn't time that correctly. This is not my favorite one. My favorite one's the one that actually made it into the playthrough. Sorry, did I say playthrough? I meant review. The one that made it into the review. By the way, speaking of which, I just realized I never put in the... God, that's so bad. Oh my god. I never put in the, like, what to watch next stuff at the end of the video. Not that I don't think anyone actually made it to the end of that 55-minute video, but I was looking at the analytics say, like, on average, people stay around, like, 5 minutes. Regardless. I didn't actually like make it. I forgot to put the like the playthrough or like the
now I can catch the drone.
Like the playlist or whatever. Like I forgot to like put the end screen stuff on that I normally do.
In this line of work, pretty good.
Oops. Well, anyway, here is the best trial that I managed to get, which means I got 3 stars, and then didn't try it again because I already succeeded in what I wanted. So, truth be told, I think I did this one twice only. I think I only messed up 1 time, and then, or the first time, the second time, and then this is the 3rd time to do it. So this one's not too bad to like remember, especially if you kind of remember how like the drone likes to put things. The drone likes to put stuff on top of like easy to point launch to things. Even though like that was really slow right there, it still didn't really matter too much because I can manage to keep up with the drone in the long run.
Not gonna lie, feeling pretty good about myself right now.
Yeah, see, I probably could have done that a little better, but it is what it is. Alright, now on to my favorite one, if I'm not mistaken. My favorite one, or rather my favorite drone mission. We're going to just head on over there. It's not too far, so we can just point launch our way over. And I don't think anyone calls me, to my remembrance, from literally 15 minutes ago when I edited this. But yeah, shouldn't be too bad. But this is my favorite one. I just like the way it makes me feel when doing these challenges. When I think of like Spider-Man swinging and like doing shit, like I think about this challenge.
There's the drone.
Like feeling like how this challenge makes you feel. You know, like when you swing, a lot of it is all like momentum based. So like you can launch yourself, you point launch onto this little, well not that one, but the other one.
That's one high-end spy cam.
And then you have to like swing and then go under the bridge, and then you have to wall run around the corner. You know what I mean? Like there's just so much to this one that's a lot of fun. This one is kind of tricky. The first like 2 or 3 rounds, but like, and this one took me a while too. This one took me like at least 15 to 20 minutes of playtime. Like this video used to be like 50 minutes long, and I managed to cut down a majority of the footage, which was a lot of it was from this one part. So yeah, like I messed up quite a bit. But like as I kept going, I was like, damn, this is kind of tough because like the pattern is a little erratic, and like you're always fluctuating on height. So like as you can see, like you're constantly going up, and then eventually you'll dive down again. Or like you have to make it to the steeple of the church, and you know there's a lot of if you're not going fast enough, you're not going to make it to the top. And then it climbs up this entire building, and you're like, this is like the end too. So like you're climbing up the entire building, you gotta like wall run the shit, which really slows you down because it's kind of a slow wall run. But then here, like you can dive down, it like drops the thing. And then you gotta swing here. This is the best part. You swing, you jump, you like let go, and then like you got to dive all the way down into the thing. It's awesome. Like the last like
but not perfect.
Like up until the church point, it's lit. I really like this one quite a bit. So here's how I managed to do it.
I see it.
After countless times, I zipped first, got up to this water tower, and then got to this other water tower. I was supposed to point launch there, but that's okay. And then you point launch onto the thing that it spawns on. You zip through the bridge and swing high. You gotta let go high. Point launch into a zip into another point launch. And I believe I do another point launch. Yep. Into a 3rd point launch. Through the blue zip, and then you do another high swing into a point launch. It's kind of tricky, but that's okay. And then here you can just kind of maneuver. You want to stay a little high on the drone so you don't have to wall run on it. You can just drop right into it. And then you want to launch yourself at the point where like you're going straight, not so that you gain height, but you go straight so you can go right through that blue one. And then here it's simply point launch, 1 zip, point launch onto the building, and then you have to wall run straight up. I like to speed things up by zipping up, and then you need to trebuchet here. Then go into a dive. Now I overshot it a little bit, but it still counted. And then last second, you swing and you just I don't even like the height one. I go for the full speed so that I can beat the drone there. And
wish I'd done that well in school.
Full marks. That one is such a great thing. I loved it. And I was super excited. I was like, yeah, that took me a minute. Let's go. All right, and the next challenge, and our last challenge, is going to be the last combat challenge right at the tip of the financial district. I like this one quite a bit too. This one isn't too bad. I think I didn't lose here. I think this was just a straight shot, if I remember correctly. But I like this one a lot because it's just like a big area where you get to like just beat a bunch of people up. And you know, honestly, if you mess around with your gadgets a little bit, it's pretty good. Oh, you know what? I think I did lose. Oh yeah, I got the blur projector. Now I don't actually remember what that does, but it sets up a little room where I think it makes it harder for people to see you. I think. I kind of forgot what it does. It's honestly just on. It's like kind of on par with the Sound of Silence one from Noir. Like it wasn't too bad. Fucking. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I did. You know, I did remember this one. I did not get full marks on this. I actually lost. Well, I got 2, and then I changed it because I think I did this one with the arms race, which is a superior ability. And this is probably just because this isn't like the right type of mission to be using blur projector. Blur projector is like when you're in like a stealth area and you want to like run away, I think. Like it makes it hard for people to see you, or like harder for them to hit you or something. It's something silly like that. And it's like, it's okay. It's really not the best ability, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, another Cushion Blast. I think, by the way, if you use your gadgets and you lose and you reset, you don't gain your gadgets back. You have to actually pick them up from beating up guys. If I remember correctly. Like, I don't think... Yo, I wound that kick up, dude. I looked at him and said, fuck you, sweet shit music. But yeah, if you use your gadgets, awesome. you lose them.
I should put that on a business card.
You gotta recollect the ammo, which can make things a little hard. But yeah, we're gonna change this to arms race, if I remember correctly. Mostly because I really like arms race. It's probably one of my preferred abilities. But it's just genuinely a good ability. Like if you really need to, like, if like you're surrounded by a bunch of dudes, or like you're being attacked by a guy like from like a bunch of guns, you can just use it and like they all get stunned for a second. I don't think it does a lot of damage, but like it's super duper useful. That's all that matters to me. So nice, I got the 3rd guy down. I probably could have gotten a 4th guy, but that's okay. Remember to use your finishers when you have them, because your finishers will always count, even with the multiplier. So if you knock 2 guys out with finishers, you still get the 300 points. I really think another thing that's really useful for this is the instant takedown. It's an ability that you get later on as you keep leveling up. That when you perfect dodge, I think it's the next upgrade to the perfect dodge trait. So you know how we got like the slow-mo whatever in the beginning of this part? There's one that is called perfect dodge instant takedown. And what it does is when you perfect dodge, you have the ability to zip to them and then you instantly take them out as if it was a stealth attack. And that's really useful. So I would highly recommend that ability. And again, like, I don't know what I'm not using my finishers for, because, like, if I needed health, like, first of all, the whole point of this is to not get hurt. So, if I was about to get hit, like, that's one thing. But,
yeah,
I don't know, having it, I guess, gives me, like, a comfort that I get to heal, you know? So we're going to head over to the side mission at Doc Ock's place. Oh no, we got captured.
If you know my moves, you know I'm gonna wreck you.
Surprise me if you can.
Welcome to round 2 of the Taskmaster. And honestly, I got very lucky. He did not take too long for me to beat up. In fact,
I noticed that when you were throwing my bombs.
You'll notice it again when I kick your face.
He's not hard at all. Well, it's not that he's not hard, but he's not like he wasn't as tough for me this time around as he was on the first round. I think just because I had a lot more items to throw. And he's not like hitting me for some reason. And if you keep perfect dodging him, you can get an attack off on him. And he just seems to take getting punched. He just takes getting hit in the face by cinder blocks or by whatever. Like, he just seems to want to get hit. But yeah, it's not a long fight. It's actually relatively quick. Oh, he ragdolled. Gross.
School's out, Taskmaster. Why are you stalking me?
An organization hired me to see if you're worth recruiting.
I'd rather be Jonah Jameson's foot masseur than work for anyone who'd hire you.
Your loss. They pay 6 figures. Guess some people just deserve to be poor.
6 figures? Nah.
Yeah, but they probably like kill people, Pete, and that's not your MO. So like, I doubt even if you got that job, or like even if they recruited you, like it wouldn't be something that you'd be willing to do because you simply just don't kill people. And Taskmaster is definitely like murder. So 6 figures, sure, but like goes against your morality and like your ideals. I have no idea what organization he's talking about. Like, I don't know what organization is the one that's looking for Spider-Man in particular that Taskmaster is a part of. I don't know Taskmaster too much. I just know like a few of like his moments, like the one where he like forgot to learn how to swim, so he drowned after learning how to dive. Like, that's funny, but like, and I know Taskmaster from like shows and movies and whatever, but like I don't know him too well. Like, I think like I know that he can't beat Deadpool because Deadpool's too unpredictable, or something like that. You just can't beat Deadpool like that, or something along those lines. We're gonna fully upgrade our trip mines, and then we need more crime tokens, and we get to unlock the what was that? That's not the suspension matrix. That's the oh wait, no, we unlocked, that was an upgrade. Sorry. I was like, I definitely used that suspension matrix. What the fuck? I didn't just unlock that. I used it like 2 seconds ago. Alright, Tombstone on the move. Let's go.
While I'm here, I should examine the transmitter MJ found.
That's fair. But while we're here, what we should really do is do some more puzzles. What? Don't worry, we're not going to spend too much time here. We're pretty much just going to walk around, see if there's any like new recordings, and then do the mission and head out pretty much.
If I can reverse engineer this, it should track Tombstone's shipments.
Alright, so here's another pipes maze. We got to get to the right corner, but we need 5 voltages. So let's go up. And what can I put in here? Let's see. I already fucked up. You see, I should have gone straight instead of turning, so I could hit that one on the way there. So I'm going to put a -1 there, and sometimes it helps me work backwards, because now that I know I have to go straight, I realize I got to snake around the first junction point, and that's not going to help me, so we should probably put that like up here. Yeah, there we go. So one corner, we're going to go for the 2. We're going to put a straight line there. We're going to go for the 3. Oh, I did 2 double 3s. Sorry, 2 3s. And then I have a -1. And that should be 5 if I did my math right. We done diddly done it.
That should do it. Time for a test run.
All right, well, let's head out. I thought he was going to say more things. Any new recordings? Any new changes? I don't think so. Let's see, is there a new line? New line puzzle? No new line puzzle, alright. That's good. Don't want to fall for that again. That's the music box. We don't need to listen to the radio. Nothing down yonder. Nothing over yonder. No more wandering around. Alright, I think we're good. We are in the clear. Cool. Just wanted to make sure. I always check, just in case.
Hey, just gotta follow the signal. Should lead to whatever it is Tombstone's moving.
I want to say it's more chemicals or it's more bombs.
Tombstone. This guy's the mother of all headaches. Impermeable skin plus 0 morals equals bad time. Hope running a chop shop's the worst thing he's up to.
Maybe he's running car parts. Isn't he building like giant APCs? You know, honestly, I mean, it's kind of sketch, but I don't know if it's really that illegal, Peter. I mean, if he's just moving car parts, we really don't have anything on him outside of him moving car parts. And he works at a chop shop, so that doesn't sound like completely not believable. Again, if they were car parts, they could be anything. Shit, they could be guns. Who knows? A lot of people are playing the gun game.
There.
Could be drugs. Alright, so we're gonna head over here. We're gonna just whoop, the actual driver. I like how I kicked the driver out, but the passenger and the guy behind, fine. They're okay with me not doing anything. Oh, sorry, the two guys in the back. We're okay with me not fighting. That's fun.
Oh boy.
Oh no, I got 3 of them. Oh yeah, you get to pick up their motorcycles. You know, bikers really love it when people touch their shit. Fuck you guys. Peter, you can't throw motorcycles at guys. Dude, look. I don't know if you know how this whole Batman thing works, but like you can't kill people, Peter, and you like threw motorcycles at them. That shit kills people. Stop it.
Biker gang down. Let's see what's in that truck. Chemical containers. But they're scrubbed clean. Looks like they came from the Alchemax plant in Harlem, but what was in them?
Okay,
and
slightly
that sound
illegal.
means the end of our lightning round. Should head to Alchemax when I get a chance and find out what was in those barrels. Tombstone's up to something. Probably illegal. Definitely dangerous.
Who says everything that isn't illegal isn't already dangerous, Pete? Ever think of that? No, of course not. Silly goose. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you say that to Tombstone and his men? They were just driving squeakily clean barrels of toxic waste around the city, okay? I don't think they're doing nothing bad. Alright, Peter, listen. Listen, okay? Listen.
There's the Alchemax plant.
They're alright. Okay. Drugs is bad, kids. Okay.
Good timing. Tombstone's men are loading fresh supplies. What for, though? Is he getting back into drugs? They're heavily armed. This might be easier if I stay quiet.
Might be easier. I want you to know that I'm not no bitch, Pete. Okay? They might be heavily armed, but I can dodge when people pull triggers. Is good. That's part of my power set. Dodging trigger pulls. Look at that. See, 3 guys. Didn't see nothing going. Nothing going on. And they all looked. Oh, see, I made an explosion. Shit, that was an accident. All right, fine. That's that guy. He doesn't deserve to be in my stunning presence. That guy's just chilling. Now he's asleep. He needed a break. Oh, what's that guy? Yeah. Walk into safety, sir. And by safety, I mean your doom. By your doom. I'm not gonna Invaderism. I'm not gonna make the Invaderism voice and say your doom. Yeah.
Literally didn't see that coming.
I like how I literally took those words to heart. Like, probably shouldn't be seen. It literally takes out most guys stealthily.
The no lab coats they gave you away.
Could have just beat them up. Beat them up. There weren't that many. There's only 15 guys, bro.
Tombstone's men are down. Now to find out what's in these barrels.
Barrels. Duh.
Diox 3. Isn't this the chemical Tombstone was exposed to as a kid? What's he doing with it now?
Well, maybe he's making more tombstones. I don't know. Could be anything.
Yeah! Let's go! Come on!
Alright, you see what I said was a joke. I was not expecting him to turn into Muscle Man! Randy Sarah! Muscle Man? My mom! You know who else likes to do inhalers and get impermeable skin? My mom! Oh shit, he's invincible. He's fine. You know, I was gonna say, I totally just destroyed that guy by ramming his face into a bike and watching it explode, but he couldn't feel anything to begin with. You know, honestly, I enjoy bikers. I've never had like a poor experience with them. I like bikers. They're pretty cool. And they don't seem to mind me at all. I've had a few good experiences with them. Rando biker people whose names I don't know. They're pretty oh shit. Rude. I like how that didn't do any damage to me. That just like pushed me down. I got ran over and like Pete was just like, yeah, I'm fine. Nothing happened. So let me tell you a story. One time I was with my mom in the hospital. And at the time I was kind of chubby, so this kind of plays a part. So me and my cousin were in the elevator, and these two big biker dudes.
Drug inhalers and the Diox-3 are related. Should analyze an inhaler to find out what's going on here.
And these two big biker guys were in the elevator also. And then just as we were entering the elevator, one of my dad's friends, his name is Fernando, he shows up.
All right, what's in you?
And literally the first thing he says to me, I am 12 by the way. He looks at me and he goes, "Wow. You got fat?" And I look over and this biker dude, this super tall, bald fucking biker guy, he had a fucking goatee and tatted up. Homie was giving this dude the dirtiest, and I mean like foulest death stare I've ever seen another man give another person.
Diox-3 plus designer amphetamines.
And me and my cousin laugh at that. Every once in a while we think about it.
For temporary invulnerability. I'm impressed. And worried. This stuff hits the street and there'll be a huge market for it. With
oh yeah, I forgot I was saying the thing.
I think I can synthesize a counter drug. I wonder if there are any lab supplies in that truck.
Huh.
Time for some artisanal science.
What you mean, guerrilla science, sir? Get your pronouns correct? Okay.
There. Single dose of the counter drug. Just need to test it out.
I kind of wish there was another like
maybe I should pay Tombstone a visit at his chop shop.
So this is the thing I was talking about earlier when we're getting the hidden photos. Don't worry about not being able to find this one in particular because we're going to be heading over here. We're going to be heading over to Pale Horse Riders or Studio or whatever the fucking place is called. And when we get there, you can just simply take a picture of it. You don't have to worry about not doing it, I guess. Like not being able to find it. And again, when you get the last suit ability, you'll be able to the last like level up suit ability, you'll be able to find all the hidden pictures just fine. So it's like don't worry about it. I may have had a hard time finding it just because I'm dumb and did it too early. But I'm sure that you guys at home can follow a map better than I can, or could just know when to take a picture.
Time to shut Tombstone down.
Yeah, that's right here.
The angry drug lord drank alone. There's a poem in there somewhere.
You know better than me. Never was the literary type.
I like that we just immediately
Hasn't
fight.
even managed to connect with Martin Lee.
I'm top of my game. I don't go knocking. People find me.
So yeah, Tombstone is one of those slow, bulky, big guy type fights, but he is surprisingly fast.
We could do some real damage.
And I also like that Tombstone really isn't much of a like antagonist in this game. He's just like a dude just trying to make money.
I wonder if the counter drug would work on it.
No, we're not doing damage to it. We need to.
Last time we did this dance, your leg healed up okay.
Hurts when it rains, but otherwise dandy. Sweet of you to ask. Can't use the counter drug till I take out Tombstone's gang.
Yeah, so you're not actually doing any damage to Tombstone, but you are progressing the phase of the fight. So you do want to keep wailing on him. And you want to oh fuck you guys, really? And then what you want to do is you want to focus on his
Your
guys.
marketing department cook that name up?
And
I am the marketing department.
did I throw that guy without whipping him?
I need to clear out his men before I try the counter drive.
I don't have I didn't have King of the Ring. What? Oh, whatever. Oh yeah, you can use his men as like projectiles too, by the way. If you spin them around, you can throw them at the Tombstone. They don't do anything apparently, but you can totally do it. What? What are you hitting me with? Oh, he has a chain. He has a chain.
You wouldn't want to take a break, would you?
Does he?
Oh, Lonnie, tired? So
No, he has no chain. What the fuck is he hitting me? You just swing so hard the air is hitting me? That's crazy. See, electricity does work on him. You can electrify him. But yeah, you want to weaken him. Not the first time you felt pain?
Time to take him down.
The hell was that you dosing? Feel funky.
Oh, you know, particulated deblocking agent, the usual.
I like this fight. I like that he has like a fire whip too.
Time to end this.
Also, now that he feels pain, I'm throwing motorcycles at him.
Like I'm supposed to feel.
Someday, Lonnie, I want to find you
That-
doing good.
Not only does he not feel nothing for a majority of his life, but now now when he does, I'm throwing fucking motorcycles at him. So once you get him down to the third phase, which is the whip phase, or second phase is when you break his
End of the
hammer.
day, this is what I love. Great fight.
He's really not that bad. The whip himself,
You and I are
the whip
very
doesn't actually do
different
too much damage. Not that it doesn't do too much damage. He doesn't. He's kind of slow with it. And there's so many things to throw at him that just works. Oh yeah, I forgot. I ruined the cutscene.
Can we say your crazy drug lord days are done? Please?
Sure. For now. Hell of a run, though.
Not quite how I'd describe it.
That's new.
Too much to hope you'll be taking it easier now that you're, you know, mortal?
Not a chance. Threat of death just ups the thrill. Hell of a left hook. Can't wait for the rematch.
I can.
I like you.
I can't wait for the rematch. Neither. I hope he's in Spider-Man 2. Still haven't played it yet. I have a network today.
Well, that was dramatic. Wonder how long Tombstone's powers will be negated for. Probably not long enough. Good work for now, though, Pete. Pats on the back all around.
By the way, today someone threw out my fucking breakfast and I was about to throw some shit. I was gonna have a hissy fit this morning when I walked into work and someone had thrown away my muffin. I was very upset. That's all. Yeah, so next time we're going to be doing some story missions, guys. And I can't wait, because we do still have a bunch of side missions to do and a bunch of story, still a bunch of stuff to do. Well, anyway, I will see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.